Star Wars is now 40 years old.
I find 99 objects that do 99...
But a bitch ain't one.
Welcome to Fat Man Batman. I'm Kevin Smith.
I'm Mark Bernard.
Okay, so Star Trek Discovery is happening whether you want it to or not.
What is the sonic power Black Canary uses called in the comic book?
Canary cry?
Correct!
Sorry, this episode of the Quit Stalling Geekcast is brought to you by Jinx.com. Use the promo code QuitStalling_366 at checkout to get 10% off of your entire shopping cart. Use the promo code QuitStalling_366 at checkout to get 10% off of your entire shopping cart. Oh my gosh, did BlizzCon get you hyped? Are supersonic acrobatic rocket power battle cars your thing? Is your friend still too into Halo, bro? Then head on over to Jinx.com, use the promo code QuitStalling_366 at checkout to get 10% off of your gamer and geek swag, courtesy of Quit Stalling and the fine folks over at Jinx.com. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
the finest show on Earth.
Whoops. Sorry, there we go. Sorry. A lot of new things I'm still getting used to. Welcome everyone to the Quit Stalling Geekcast, the show that has gone through as many reboots as the Pokemon universe. This is our weekly excuse to debate over whether or not Ryan Gosling could make a really good Batman. You could tell my stance on that. With me today, I've got the geeks. Of course, the Geekcast wouldn't be anything without the geeks. And who do we start with? Who do we start with? Oh, wait, actually, before we go to them, it's about me. The show's about me. Just kidding. I am Herald. I am real name Herald. Real first name Herald. Real last name Plays. No, my real last name is Silvestre. But I am broadcasting live from the Quit Stalling Podcast Studios. And with me today, let's start with making his 16th consecutive appearance on the Quit Stalling Geekcast. No relation to Zoe. It's Juancho Saldana. How you doing, Juancho?
Oh, what's up? That's me. Alright, so
No, it's not.
It's the first time I saw that intro with all the music and stuff. I thought you screwed it up. I didn't know it plays a bunch of videos before you see the intro. Is that new? Is that extra new? Because I don't remember that from last week.
Yeah, I told you, we're going to get a really new intro. Last week's intro was a placeholder.
That surprised me because I thought you messed it up and just played a different video instead of our intro.
Yeah, Harold's just hitting us with like all of these things right now, catching us off guard, not letting us know our mics are on.
I know! Also, I did not get the whole Pokemon reboot universe thing because technically they've never rebooted the universe.
Oh, snap!
Well, they did because they ruined Pikachu. All right, they ruined Pikachu. All right.
Well, anyway,
before we get into
that, I'll take the intro, buddy. Juancho, just there, Juancho. That's it.
All right. Before we get into more Pokemon,
that's his intro.
Oh, that's his intro. Making his triumphant return to the Quit Stalling Geekcast is hopefully regular from now on. First, he was the Agro Crag. Then he was the Mega Crag. And now, he's the Super Agro Crag of Geeks. It's Jay Sanchez without a video. Hey, Jay, how you doing, man?
Hey, man.
You're looking mighty intense right now.
Hey, man.
Mighty intense.
Meek's dead.
What?
What's up, guys? It's good to be back.
Oh man, I was playing with your whole Corgan Meek thing.
I'm excited to be on this show, and yeah, let's do this. Let's do this shit.
Let's do it. Guys, I'm really glad you like the intro. That's a little something I whipped up. Something I whipped up.
I miss the whole with the guy who's like dancing like this. I miss that guy.
Oh yeah. Was that James? That was James, right? I'm pretty sure that was James. James will be on next week.
Nice.
with us.
I don't think I've ever met him. Yeah, that'd be cool.
This will be perfect. Oh, and in order for that to work out, guys, we have to be early next week because James has something at around this time, so he's only gonna be with us for like 30 minutes or so. So we gotta be on time next week. But guys,
It'd be better actually if we start earlier. I stayed.
I know.
I stayed up for this.
Yeah, man. I love the commitment. I love the commitment, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, all you fine people at home. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're on the Twitches, on the YouTubes, or on the Facebooks. I know you're pretty much on the Twitters. I know you're pretty much only looking at us right now because the layout really enticed you. Aside from that, you have no interest at all in staying for the show, but we appreciate you stopping by. Guys,
yeah, I know. Normally, I really like looking at you, Harold, while we're doing the show. But I'm sorry, you're like outclassed right now by the person below me. The little Q&S moving. That's all I'm looking at.
So nice, right?
But
so nice.
I'm on your lower left, dude. What are you talking about?
Right below me, just right below me.
A huge shout out to Robbie Hilado for coming up with huge shout out to Robbie Hilado for coming out with everything you guys are seeing on the screen right now, except for the living beings.
Even us, we were created by his amazing artistic mind.
Yeah, man, that's why we're so funny. That's why we're so funny. Guys, we got so much to talk about today, but before we get to that, I do want to ask you guys, what have you been up to? You know, that's what we do at the start of every show. Let's, you know what, we haven't talked to Jay in forever, so let's start with Jay. Jay, man, what have you been up to since the last time you were on the show?
I have been enjoying Star Trek, and
oh yes,
that's been it. I've been loving it so far, enjoying every aspect of it. Considering
the last time you've been on the show has been months ago, and all you've done is Star Trek.
Hey man, Takuma is.
Has it been? It's been months ago, man.
Yeah, it's been months. It's been like 3 months, I think, since you were on the show.
Is Star Trek that good?
It's that good. It's that good.
Get time and space.
And I grew up watching Next Generation with Jean-Luc Picard, and it's making me want to watch it again. This new Star Trek show is making me want to watch Enterprise, Next Generation.
Yes.
Everything, all the movies. It's so good.
You could say it's been a long road.
Yeah.
All right.
You could say it's been the search for Spock. I don't know.
There are 4 lights. Juancho, I thought you caught up on Discovery when you were on the plane.
I tried. I ended up watching the Emoji Movie.
No, he watched.
Oh,
he watched the
man.
Discovery Channel instead. He was like, I don't get this. Why is everyone raving about this?
I don't see too many stars, but I guess that monkey's pretty famous.
It's not Shark Week. Why is everyone talking about this?
Oh, quick shout out to Francis in the chat. Hey, Francis. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Now it's a show.
Now it's a show. He's asking how come Jay has no video. Jay's conscious right now, Francis. We'll give him a week.
Yeah.
We'll give him a week to prep his beard. We'll give him a week to prep his beard. You know, he wasn't sure if he was going to show his beard this week.
It hasn't grown to its right length yet, you know.
To its full potential.
Give me another week.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I've been trying since I was 15, man.
Harold's never shaved in his life.
I know. The only thing I've shaved, I can't show on camera. Francis in the chat says, emoji movie, lol what?
I enjoyed it.
Oh, so since we're already on the topic, Juancho, so the folks at home, Juancho has finally made the long, arduous journey over to Oregon, to the home of Gravity Falls. And Juancho, man, I know you traveled for 38 hours, and I know you're super tired. But how have you been since the last show?
I'm good considering it's I literally 1,000 miles away from
me. I know, I miss you too.
But it's I'm currently still adjusting to life here in Portland. It's freaking cold. My jet lag is really weird, and that's pretty much it. But other than that, it's cool. I like the U.S. so.
Awesome. Yeah, man. I wish I could.
You got there.
Yeah, Juancho, adopt me too, man. Adopt me too. Right. I've been going around all my World of Warcraft rating teams and just being like, hey guys, who's willing to adopt a 26-7-year-old Filipino? All rejections so far. All rejections so far. Still waiting. Still waiting on that one person to just finally give in and be like, fine, we'll take you in. But for now, I will be stuck here in the Quit Stalling Podcast studio. Thanks for asking, Juancho. I've had a great weekend. All things considered. I got sick. I was sick during the last recording of the Geekcast last week, and I was sick through Game Bite. But the weird thing is it ramped up to Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 shows. Then Thursday I got super sick. I haven't really been able to do anything up until this. I know, dude. It's just like how I am now. It's messing with my mind. But yeah, so I've only been really productive since last night, I guess you could say. And
we did a lot last night.
We did so much last night. Oh my god, guys!
That sounded wrong.
Guys at home, we announced. What's that, Jay?
Amazing.
Without
context, that sounds amazing.
I know.
Without context, that sounds amazing. Do I have to come closer to the screen like James?
Jay, go closer to the screen. I don't think we can hear you. I don't think we can...
What?
Dude, I love that. Jay, give the folks at home some context while I search for the video I'm supposed to be plugging right now.
There is... During one pre-show, I started messing with James, and I was like, James, I can't hear what you're saying. Can you come closer to the screen? And he was like, what? Is this close enough? Let me closer to the screen. And then he went closer to the screen. Me and Herald started laughing our asses off.
The guy actually bit and went closer to the screen and thought that would make him clearer to us listening to him. I swear to God.
Technically, if you go closer to the screen, you're going closer to the mic on your laptop.
No. He was wearing iPod earphones.
He's wearing the iPod
earphones.
Okay,
never mind. I tried to defend him. I tried.
You can try again next week.
Yeah, you
can
try next week.
Yeah, so guys, we officially announced. Oh, why is that out of proportion? Sorry, I'm gonna fix that real quick. But yep, that's my face. That is definitely my face. Where is the? There we go.
So clear today, your face.
I know. So we officially announced the Quit Stalling Overwatch Open. That is our tournament that we are hosting online, and it's open to everyone, all skill levels, no matter where you're from in the world. That's pretty much what I'm talking about in the video below with my longer hair from last night. And yeah, there's a registration form. Thank you. I'm glad you noticed. That's pretty much why I just brought this up, just so you can notice my haircut. All right, so moving on, guys. We got a lot to talk about. Star Wars in the news. So the Quit Stalling Overwatch Open November 25 and 26 for the first knockout stages. Please check out our Facebook and our Discord. Links are on our Facebook and on our Twitter. Actually could throw some links in the chat below. So check that out, guys. If you're into Overwatch, you can sign up as an individual, as 2 people, as 3, 4, 5, 6, as a full team of 6. If Overwatch is your thing and you want to have fun and win loot boxes, then sign up for our tournament. It's super casual. You know, you don't have to. It's casual.
It's cash. Yeah.
It's cash. You don't have to sign up for anything. We don't care.
Yeah, I'm
guys.
not much of a gamer, but I'll try to be there and do a really good Owen Wilson impression. I'll just be doing, wow.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. We would appreciate you coming by and just going, wow. All right,
you got it.
So, I know, man. All right, so we got a lot to talk about today, and so little time. I think we should just get to it, guys. Get to it. Let's let me lower this. Raise this.
Well, yes, I see. Good news, everyone.
It's the news, and it's brought to you by, let's see, who do we plug today? Oh, it's brought to you by the Quit Stalling Overwatch Open. Sign up now over on our website and our Facebook and social media.
Yes, thanks to them.
Yeah, if Overwatch is your thing, then sign up for the Quit Stalling Overwatch Online Open. Thank you guys for sponsoring the show. Why did the music went totally dead? What are we talking about first?
There.
What are we talking about?
Back.
There we go. We have to talk about. Let me change the mood up a little bit. Guys, we got to talk about Lord of the Rings because Amazon, aptly named, has announced that it has acquired the rights to adapt Lord of the Rings into a multi-season TV series. I think this is pretty huge. Amazon has their streaming platform now. I think it's called, is it called Amazon Now? Guys, can you fact check for me?
Amazon Prime?
Prime.
I think it's baked into Amazon Prime. So they've acquired the rights to do a TV version of J.R.R. Tolkien's universe. And dude, I think it's pretty awesome. I want to know your thoughts on this, guys. Have you heard of this up until before the show?
I think we should have had a different intro. I think we should have introduced ourselves like Ananalye J, Ananalye Herald.
That would have been that would have been apt, right? I think we should do that next time.
Throw in some Sindarin in the mix. What up? Yeah.
Okay, so thoughts, guys, because this is pretty huge.
I'm not excited.
What?
Oh, really?
Ooh. Yeah.
Laying down the hammer. Okay, why not?
I don't think we need it. Like,
is that all you're saying?
We just don't need it. I still rewatch the original movie, the three movies, like at least once a year, and they stand the test of time. So I don't know. It's like, what can you improve on the three movies? I cannot think. So
all right, Jay, man, thoughts on Lord of the Rings by Amazon?
I actually completely agree with Juancho.
Okay.
But like, for me, like, we're done. Lord of the Rings is done. Just leave it. But what we can do is we can do the Silmarillion. That would be the perfect thing to make into a TV show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Like if they do something before or after, but if they're doing the entire Lord of the Rings again, it's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit
same.
me at all, dude. It's like
these
guys
it's
already.
a masterpiece.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
Like when I don't want to think of anything else besides the movies when I think of Lord of the Rings. So.
Yeah, but imagine getting the creation of Middle Earth, what's his name again? The Iluvatars, how everything in the Middle Earth was shaped, the wars that happened before Lord of the Rings. That would be crazy. That would be amazing.
I feel like they can't do that though. That's always been a little too crazy for me. I mean, I really, really like it. But I can understand how it can't appeal to the mainstream because it's always been when I read it, it's always been too crazy.
Oh, but if you have Amazon Prime, you aren't the mainstream. Because how many people have Amazon Prime? It's mostly Netflix. Right?
Okay. Shots fired. Shots fired over here.
Yeah, shots fired because I was trying to watch All or Nothing, which is an Amazon show, and it's hard to watch that.
Even The Tick, man. But yeah, so
Spoon.
Amazon Studios mentioned, they're going to produce the original series straight in-house, and they said that they're going to try and explore new storylines. So I think that's in line with what you guys are saying, and that's actually what, speculation has been online. They want the Silmarillion, they want all these stories that haven't been told yet, but it hasn't been specific. They just said they want to explore new storylines. I mean, whether that means the side characters or, whatever Gandalf did aside from battling the Balrog before he ended up in which forest was that? I want to say the Dark Forest, but I'm pretty sure it's more Fangorn Forest.
I don't remember.
I know, me neither.
It's not knowledge I keep on hand.
Our nerd street cred just went down.
I know, man. You call yourselves the Geekcast.
How are we gonna get bullied now?
I know, man. Chat room, let us know which forest Gandalf surprised Aragorn and the rest.
It was the Marmalade Forest, dude. In the Marmalade Forest.
Mirkwood.
All right. Okay, so aside from that, guys, Amazon apparently paid close to $250 million for this. What's up, man?
It was the Amazon Forest, man.
Gosh dang it.
It's Mirkwood. That really is Mirkwood.
I thought Mirkwood was just the trees, but okay, that makes total sense.
The forest of Mirkwood.
Yeah, Francis in the chat says it's the show we don't need and deserve, and he's saying, won't it be supplementary like how Star Wars is? That would be great, actually, if we get more of a supplementary series instead of a retelling, because God, we don't need a retelling.
Let's
you guys are right.
just get a Gandalf, a Lord of the Rings story movie.
Oh, dude, young Gandalf.
Yeah, sorry. I'd rather go with young Gandalf. That's a better name.
Joke's on you. Gandalf was never young.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll just be Alf.
Exactly, so it'll just be the
story.
same person, dude.
Yeah, it'll be just the same person. Just acting younger.
It's
like,
it's Ian McKellen,
dudes,
right?
Totally tubular.
Check me out with these fireworks and all this pipe smoking, yo. No, but
you shall not pass, bro.
you shall not pass.
Instead of the long pipe, he vapes. He has like a fidget spinner too.
And he'll
God.
push the smoke rings with his hands, like the tricks and stuff.
And that's when I
think-
unsubscribed to Amazon.
Wait, are you subscribed to Amazon right now?
I used to be, yeah.
Oh,
Amazon
okay.
Prime, just to get all the free shipping stuff.
Yeah, same. And Twitch, you know. This is a kind reminder, guys. If you're watching us on Twitch, keep watching us on Twitch so you can subscribe to us in the future. That'd be really helpful. Keep the lights on. Keep the lights on. We don't have a Patreon or a PayPal donation yet, but let us know. We can hook that up.
We just have a Vaporeon.
We just have.
Let us know if you ever feel like the need to give us money. Let us know.
Okay, moving on. Let's go with a little. Let's see. I think we should talk about Jodie Whittaker, guys. Jodie Whittaker. Jay, I know you're a huge Doctor Who fan.
What's up? I'm a Whovian. Get it right, Harold.
You're what? Sorry.
A Whovian is what we are called.
Sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
A Whovian.
Closer to the screen, please.
Oh, sorry. How's it? It doesn't work without a video.
I know! It would have been so funny! Gosh dang it, it would have been so funny! Alright, Jodie Whittaker.
Good one.
Jodie Whittaker, guys, looks so good. So good as the Doctor. I swear to God. So we got our first look at her in her actual Doctor outfit. The first look we got of her overall as the Doctor, she was in a hoodie and everyone started cosplaying as her in the hoodie. And her with this look, Jay, really harkens back to the earlier Doctors, don't you think?
Yeah, there's like a little nod to a Doctor here and there, actually. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you can remove my face and give us back the photo of Jodie Whittaker, that would be great.
Oh, sorry. I went to the video real quick. Let me take that out. Hold on. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about the look itself. Here we go.
So I actually am not the biggest fan of the outfit. Like, it's a little too subdued for me.
Is it too retro for you?
No, it's too calm. That's what it is.
Oh,
like
you want something louder?
Yeah, I want something louder. But if you look at the outfit, like, first off, people are saying the TARDIS is different. I haven't got the chance to check it out yet, but usually they change sometimes. Like the interiors and the outside of TARDIS change per Doctor sometimes. But if you look at her outfit, there's like a nod to every other Doctor there. Like the suspenders were a Matt Smith thing, 11th Doctor. The colors on her shirt were a Tom Baker, like his scarf, the 4th Doctor. Even her boots and stuff. And the jacket, there's something to do with Patrick Troughton's 2nd Doctor. So there's like touches to all the other Doctors, but
really good.
I just don't like it so much. Like what they say when an old Doctor visits a new TARDIS, it's like, oh, you've redecorated. I don't like it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Would you say it's because you have an idea of what the Doctor should look like, or is it just because it's different? Like, what would you think is aside from the fact that it's just muted?
I've actually seen Jodie Whittaker's show before. I've watched Broadchurch because of David Tennant, actually, who is the 10th Doctor. And I love her. She's a good actress. And I'm still so excited, but I just wish they gave her a different costume.
Okay. Yeah, it's great. You know, she's already had universal acceptance being the first female Doctor. And
yeah, I'm so excited, dude.
Yeah, I've heard her talk on some interviews, and she sounds like she'd be a great doctor. Oh, here's a little nod to that interview that I watched earlier. And yeah, she was looking at all the cosplay that's already gone around. It's awesome, you know. And I'm with you. I'm looking forward to her as the doctor. And I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised that you don't like the look because of all the nods. I thought that'd be nice. I thought that's something that you'd find geeky.
I don't like the shirt. that's the biggest thing. Yeah.
Just the fashion sense is pretty much what's throwing you off.
It's so quiet. Yeah.
Okay.
But
right.
One last thing is one more thing I'm excited about is about Jodie Whittaker is she's been around Doctor Who alumni for a while. Like the whole Broadchurch show is full of Doctor Who alumni. You have Arthur Darvill who was Rory with the 11th Doctor. You have David Tennant as the lead 10th Doctor. You have a lot of them. So and the person running Doctor Who now, Chris Chibnall, was the guy who actually was a showrunner for Broadchurch. So this lady has been around these people, and I'm sure she's gotten a lot of input. And I'm just so excited to see what she brings to the show. For real, man.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, it can't come soon enough, right? Everyone's excited to see what she brings.
Yeah,
to the show,
but before that, we have the Christmas special with Capaldi and the First Doctor.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Played by Filch, David Bradley. Filch and what was he in Game of Thrones?
Shoot, he was one of the ones
the Red Wedding guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Walder Frey.
Starks.
Yes.
Walder Frey. Thank you.
So David Bradley as the First Doctor. So I'm so excited for that. 12th and the first week. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So in other news, guys, you may know this man. You may not because he's always behind the camera. This is Ryan Johnson, and guys, he's directing a separate Star Wars trilogy from our main storyline. He's doing not really an offshoot, but I guess you call it an offshoot. He's doing a non-Skywalker Star Wars trilogy according to everyone in Lucas and Disney. I want to get your thoughts on this because this is huge, guys. This is a 3-film commitment, and it doesn't involve the Skywalkers. This is the first of its kind, pretty much.
Is it really, Harold? Is it really huge? I mean, aren't we getting a little bit too saturated with Star Wars stuff already?
Yeah.
We can't get enough! Alright, this is what we wanted!
Rogue One wasn't a story about the Skywalkers, by the way.
What was that?
Rogue One wasn't a story about the Skywalkers. Just saying.
Yeah,
but
what I'm saying
is
it's the first trilogy.
Scene, dude. Come on.
Okay, first trilogy. Fine.
Hey, listen!
You said first movie!
No, I said first trilogy. But yeah.
I'm gonna watch this again and then just show you.
Actually, I could do the replay thing. I think I found the replay button. Where is that? No, but yeah, I think we can't get enough Star Wars because we've come from a long drought, and you know it's like when your favorite show gets canceled and you get nothing from it. And then you get like a Christmas special, and you're clinging on to it. That was the Force Awakens for us.
Yeah, you get the Star Wars Christmas special. That's what you get.
Let's not mention that ever again. That never happened. That never happened. We never went to Kashyyyk. We never met Chewie's family. No, but I do want to get your thoughts on this because I think this is awesome. I think it's about time we got a set of movies that weren't solely based on how effed up the universe has gotten because of a Skywalker. But I want to get your thoughts on this.
Go for it,
I was just playing devil's advocate. I'm hyped. I could always have more Star Wars, man. I just thought it would be
my
boring
feelings
if
already.
I said, "Oh
it's
my
god,
late.
I
I can't wait for this." But
yeah,
you left me alone, Juancho.
Can't wait.
Oh, Jay, are you not excited for this?
You're not excited for Star Wars?
I'm kind of okay with it. Like, as long as J.J. Abrams is part of it. I mean, somehow I'm excited.
That's his African tribal name.
J.J. Abrams.
Abrams.
No, but for real, like there's like Juancho says, like there's always room for more Star Wars, but like it's just you know, if you get just too much of something, you just don't appreciate it as much.
Yes.
So
yes.
I wish they cool off a bit on like it doesn't need to be every year. Like
oh, that's what you're saying.
Like Marvel could make so much. Marvel could make so much money if they just made an Avengers movie every year. But no, you save it.
Yeah,
save
but
it for the big
they
stuff.
still come out with other Marvel movies.
Yeah, but it's not. We're not
every 4 months.
Oversaturated by the whole thing every year. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
Like,
that's why they're doing these other stories. So that, you know, we're not getting the Skywalkers every year anymore. Thank God.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
This is actually playing into what you're saying.
But all of you Star Wars, man, has just made me realize I'm a Star Trek fan too. It's right to give yourself a break and just go to the other side for once, for a bit.
Yeah, man. And why choose? Is what I'm saying. Why choose? Why can't we have the Orville and Discovery at the same time? You know what? Why do we have to choose? Where is the justice for Bumberflick Cumbersnarch's what was his name? It wasn't. I refused to call him Khan because that was just
it was cunt.
It was oh my gosh. But yeah, this is awesome. I think Disney must have a lot of faith in Rian Johnson, and The Last Jedi's got to be somewhat good for them to reward him with a whole trilogy of his own.
We'll be the judge of that in a couple of weeks.
I know, right? In a couple of weeks, and actually,
and what if it's Jar Jar, right?
Like 3 weeks.
Jar Jar
Dude, Jar Jar the movie, the redemption story,
trilogy.
Seth Rogen's Jar Jar tattoo is gonna be rectified now.
Dude, he's gonna be vindicated for that. He's gonna...
vindicated. I mean, yeah.
What are you talking about? I haven't seen that tattoo.
You haven't seen Fanboys? Have you seen Fanboys?
It's on Fanboys. You gotta watch Fanboys, dude. It's such a good movie.
Seth Rogen was playing a guy who was like, "Oh, the Jar Jar guy, he's gonna be the best, man. This whole movie's gonna be about him." And I even have a tattoo of him. This is before episode 1.
He's gonna be huge. It was like Fanboys is a movie set right before, like a couple of months before episode 1, and Seth Rogen plays a guy who's like super hyped because same with The Force Awakens. You know, they hadn't had a Star Wars film in a long time, so he was super hyped. But
he also plays a Trekker. He plays 2 guys.
Yeah, he plays 2 guys. It's such a good movie. I definitely recommend it for anyone who's a Star Wars fan. But going back real quick to the new Star Wars trilogy, some people are saying this is great space for Disney and Lucas to explore a different timeline. So people are asking for maybe the Old Republic. Yeah, I think it'd be a great.
Or you can go Star Wars Legacy and go with like Cade Skywalker in the future.
Oh, dude. Yeah, just unretcon all that stuff. Give us back.
I thought we can't do Skywalkers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's a very good point, Juancho. Yeah. So screw Cade. Let's.
But you know what I need from LucasArts, man? For real, it's about time. What? It's about time for my favorite game to get turned into a movie.
Which one?
Monkey Island, man. LucasArts, come on, let's go.
You think Disney bought Monkey Island? You think that was part of the deal?
I hope so. That would be the best.
That'd be so good, man. Get a Guybrush 3. Like, that's the thing, though, is we have a set image of what Guybrush Threepwood looks like, but when they put him on screen, like, is it gonna be good enough?
And I still think it should be John Mulaney. Like, he would be perfect for it.
Wait, let me throw up an image of John Mulaney. Hold on. Let me.
I think John Mulaney is like the perfect Guybrush. Like he had this one act saying like, you know, it's just so good to say my wife. Like, can my wife go on the plane with me instead of can my girlfriend come? And when he said that, I was just like, that's so Guybrush. That's perfect.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they'd have to throw like a blonde wig on him, but I think he'd work. I really think
he totally could. Like, he is my fan cast for Guybrush Threepwood. And Juancho,
I've never heard of Monkey Island.
You have to play Monkey Island. It is the game that my humor is based on. It built me up from scratch. That's what this game did.
First released 1990.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I haven't.
No, play Monkey Island 2. Play Monkey Island 2.
No, play the first one first. They released a remade version of it like last year or last year. So
that's true.
You mean 2010? 7 years ago?
There you go.
Man, Jay, your
It's still
sense
good.
of time is whack.
What is this thing you call time?
He's a Whovian. That's what. All right. So yeah, new Star Wars trilogy. Super psyched for that. I hope it doesn't disappoint, because gosh, we don't need a disappointment with Star Wars.
What if
we have
it's
such a good
Luke
track record?
in between after the thingy, episode 6, and then it could be played by that guy you really like?
I mean,
I'm
we need an
forgetting.
offshoot like that. That can't be it though. That can't be it,
I
because
know.
again, no Skywalker.
I just really wanted to bring up that guy you really like.
Hey man, Sebastian
I can't
Stan.
remember.
All right,
There we go,
Sebastian
that's
Stan would be the perfect young Luke. All right, I will say it over and over again until we finally get that movie. Gosh, dang it! Come on, guys, he's not getting any younger. Let's get Sebastian Stan on as Luke. All right, let's get through the rest of these. What are we talking about next? Since we're on the topic of Marvel movies or Disney movies, let's head back to Marvel real quick. This guy right here, Stan Lieberman. Stan Lieberman has gone out and teased, or not really teased, but talked about a Black Widow film. He's saying that it's gonna come one day, and people are, the internet did what the internet does, and read too much into it, and now everyone's saying Black Widow movie confirmed. But the thing is, obviously it's not confirmed. Obviously he's just saying she deserves a movie. But I do want to say, what do you guys think about this? Because we've been getting the Hulk in smaller bites now. He's obviously not going to get his own movie series for a while, and we just lost Juancho.
I don't know what happened. I think I'm still here.
Yeah, you're back. But yeah, I do want to get your thoughts, because do we need a Black Widow film, or could she just continue her role as a secondary character in movies, and we just get other females as leading roles like Captain Marvel? What do you guys think?
I think we need a female superhero movie by now. I mean, all the main Marvel movies have been male.
Right? Yeah, I mean, we're getting the Captain Marvel movie. That's gonna be their first foray into this. But like in terms of Black Widow specifically, what do you think, Juancho? Because we did talk about the Hulk and him only being like the B character in movies now, which is working.
I don't know. I can't picture it, because I'm not too familiar with Black Widow's real story. I'm pretty sure Jay has more to say about this.
Jay, thoughts, man? That's what I was worried about. I think Jay's getting disconnected.
Oh, okay, then I don't know anything about Black Widow, but I know a lot about Scarlett Johansson, and she can definitely...
What you think about Scarlett Johansson, Juancho? Tell us what you think about Scarlett Johansson.
She could do a lead. She could do... You know what? No, there's definitely going to be a Black Widow movie now. It's Black Widow, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Black Widow.
Sorry, I had to step out of 2017 for a second there. What's up?
No, that's cool. So we're talking about, do you think Black Widow deserves her own movie, or do you think she could carry her own movie? Or,
oh yeah, for sure.
My opinion would be, to continue her role as a secondary character, like the Hulk has been doing. Get her a trilogy as a person in the background, while we get more interesting female characters like Captain Marvel.
No, Black Widow can carry her own weight for sure. Like, if you've read the Mark Waid stories, she can totally handle the whole story if she's interesting enough. I swear.
Awesome. Do you think Scarlett Johansson can handle it?
That's the comic suggestion for now. Look for the Phil Noto, Mark Waid story. Check that out. That's a Black Widow story. You guys should read.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Do you think she fits in the current, like, whatever's happening right now, though?
That's a very good question.
Marvel Cinematic Universe. Or should it be like a flashback, like just where it's less, I'd like to say, apocalyptic.
It should be less apocalyptic for sure. It should be because right now the stories are all... it's a story about going back to like maybe Russia, back to the Red Room, finding out more stuff about what happened to her. That should be where it goes.
Yeah, we gotta find out what that red on her ledger is, guys. Gotta find out what that red on the ledger is.
Yeah, the the best Black Widow stories always involve her past for some weird reason. For me, in my opinion, at least. So
that's awesome.
I think that's
awesome.
That's what they should do.
All right. Real quick, Ira, Juancho, your Ira on the Facebook live feed has given us an angry emoji. I think she thinks you should be sleeping. And Francis in the Facebook chat earlier, I missed out on this. He said the misadventures of young Gandalf and Saruman. Dude, I wouldn't mind. Just two young wizards looking to get by in this Middle Earth world.
Young Saruman totally agrees, sir, dude.
Oh, dude. Yeah, and then Worm Tongue would be his little pet.
Like fixing cars and shit. That's what.
All right. Since Jay has brought up some Marvel comics, Jay, you mentioned some Marvel comics. We got some big news in the comic book world a week or so back. I think this comes as a relief for you on some level. Brian Michael Bendis has left Marvel and has jumped ship over to DC on an exclusive deal.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Everyone's heard about that. Are you asking me what I think? Because I'm pretty excited for it, to be honest.
Are you excited for it?
Yeah, I'm so excited for it. As my friends know, I got into the Marvel. When I suggest reading Marvel, I don't start off with Civil War, because most people are like, oh, let's start with Civil War. Nah, man. You start off with what Bendis did first. You start off with...
Oh, Jay. Oh. He left.
Damn,
he left
I don't know what to
again.
start with now.
He left 2017 again. So Brian Michael Bendis, for those of you who don't know, he's written multiple titles like Spider-Man. He's done runs on a lot of Marvel comics, and he's been somewhat controversial in some sense. I know Jay would agree, but he's jumped ship to he's done Jessica Jones as well. He's jumped ship over to DC, and apparently it's been a lucrative deal on his end. So I mean, good for him, but I know there's a lot of people who aren't there are a lot of people who aren't really big fans of his.
I kept talking.
It's cool, man. It's cool. So keep going.
Where did I get cut off?
Bendis.
Oh yeah. So
when you don't suggest Civil War, you suggest
there we go. Thank you,
with what Bendis has started with, which is Secret War and Avengers Disassembled. For me, Bendis has been the architect of the Marvel Universe for the last decade. He is what Jeff Johns is to DC. So for me, he's been a he's had a big impact on the comic book universe. His run on Ultimate Spider-Man also created that whole universe. So he's been a big thing for Marvel. But the thing is, not a lot of people are fans of Bendis. I also have some stories of his that I don't like. Like, I think he runs on like just box. What's the com arts term for like there's a head in a box or something like that.
Okay.
Like he depends on dialogue a little too much, and sometimes nothing. It feels like nothing happens in his comics. Okay. Sometimes, and I think it's just the right time for Bendis to jump ship, because he's done a lot for Marvel, and it's always bad when your writing goes stale. So as a guy with immense talent, with the contributions he's made to Marvel, I am excited to see what he can do with new characters, new stories, and new universe. I think it's the right time for him to try something new. So I am excited to see what he does.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm super psyched too. And you did touch on the fact that there aren't a lot of people who are there are people who aren't huge fans of his, and he has had some doubters and haters, especially with his runs on, if I'm not mistaken, Jessica Jones, right?
Yeah, that was good. Alias was good.
Yeah.
But like I'm not like, if you see Bendis' name on a comic, I'm not the first one in line. You know what I mean? Like, it's But for who like dictated the flow of the Marvel Universe for a while now, I'd say it's Bendis, man. Great writer.
Awesome. All right, J. Michael Straczynski, on the other hand, should just eat it. All right.
JMS.
All right. Moving on, guys. We're tackling so much in such a good amount of time. What else should we talk about? Oh, Jay, in more comics, I think Juancho would find this interesting. We're getting another hyped up Marvel wedding, and I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. So there's this image that's going around online.
What is this?
Saying that we're invited to the wedding of the century. If it wasn't for the date that says June 20th, 2018 on the image, I would have thought that it was a tease for 20th Century Fox and 21st Century Fox and
Marvel.
All their properties finally going back to Marvel.
Yeah, that would be
that would be awesome. But I want to get your thoughts on this because they've actually posted, like, in the wedding invitation, they've shown us all the overhyped marriages in the Marvel universe in the past.
Overhyped.
Come on, man.
Rightfully hyped.
Some of them were overhyped.
All right, which ones? Let's get on this. Which ones?
Explain everyone. Who's everyone in the picture right now?
In the images, you have Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne, who are no longer together. You have Black Panther and Storm, who are no longer together. You have Cyclops and Madeline Pryor, not even Jean Grey, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's Cyclops and... Okay, I think it's Jean Grey. Not together anymore. You have Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, who are not in the Marvel Universe for some reason right now. And you have Shatterstar and Kyle, his boyfriend. So I think the only ones still together are...
Lower right.
Sorry, Shatterstar tuloy. North Star pa.
Oh my gosh, yeah. North Star. Yeah, so that to me was overhyped, mainly because they overhyped the fact that it was a same-sex marriage, which, again, nothing against that. I was super hyped that it was happening, but they cheesed it too much on media, promoting it as a same-sex marriage, and it was a little cheesy for me.
I don't know anything.
Are you still in
about
2017? Jay? Okay, we lost Jay again, but yeah. So I really want to know what this is about. It's super interesting, and again, I'm hoping it's not another cheesy thing that Marvel. I hope it's not another publicity stunt that they're doing, just like how they did the whole Captain America's a Nazi. He's been Hydra this whole time. That was annoying. That was super annoying for me.
So, just by how Jay was explaining all the marriages in the picture. Like, you're invited to the wedding of the century. Literally anything could be the wedding of the century in the Marvel universe. Oh, yeah, the Marvel universe. If all of them end in divorce anyway.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so true. That is so true. All right.
They could literally put any two people together and be like, "Oh my god, that's crazy."
Oh man,
I think
that's
the images
really
are
true.
I think the images are filmed. Oh, Harold, can you go back? Sorry, image.
Oh, sure. 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. There you go.
Why?
Jay? You still there, man? I think we lost Jay again. All right,
Yeah,
so...
Yeah, no, I'm still here. Okay,
there you are. What's up, man?
No, I just wanted to see who the artist was, but it's okay. Just keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
No, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all. Like, what do you think? I guess to finish it up, what do you think this is about, Jay?
Honestly, no idea. Marvel's been on the losing end of the publishing war for these past. I mean, I think they still sold more comics recently, or maybe this month even. But for the top reviewed comics, I think DC's been winning.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. So
right.
honestly, I just hope it's something that brings them back.
Yeah. All right. Well, then our last bit of Marvel news, guys. Just when DC thought that they were gonna get the month of November for them, the end of November for themselves, for the Justice League, ka-chonk! Marvel is launching the Punisher in 4 days, and sorry DC, you got some competition. What was that, Juancho?
Just nothing. That's sort of a dick move, isn't it? Just let them have their time.
Well, it was partially because those shootings happened over in the U.S. and that's kind of why they had to push the date back and the time back.
That's true.
But,
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they weren't too heartbroken by the fact that they could push it back to when DC's Justice League movie was going to get released.
You know, just for spite, if the Justice League movie is good, I'm not gonna watch Punisher.
Oh. Just
for spite.
Just
if
don't
the
expect.
If the Justice League movie sucks, I'm gonna watch it.
I think the best way to approach a DC film is just to not expect the best thing. Just hope it's good. That's the best way to go at it.
Just
for real.
Just think it's gonna be good for popcorn. You're having fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun night out with friends.
Or expect the worst, so you're always surprised.
Oh, that's not such a bad idea. I expected the worst for Batman v Superman, and it wasn't the worst thing. Like
I was really hyped for Batman v Superman.
I expected the worst for Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah,
and my prediction was right.
Oh man, that movie! I swear to God.
And I hear they're making a Suicide Squad 2 with Black Adam, and
that's weird, right? Like
I have no fucking idea what the fuck is in their heads right now.
Wait.
Well, what's in their heads?
We totally just forgot. We're supposed to be talking about the Punisher.
No, we're moving on. We're moving on.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
Thomas Jane as the Punisher. What's up?
Yeah, no, but yeah, like I just wanted to say it's coming out in 4 days.
Oh wait,
yeah,
it's John Barenthal na pala right now. Sorry.
Yeah, it's John Barenthal, Lobie, big earlobes guy.
Is the whole thing gonna be available in 4 days?
Shout out
the
to
whole
Ben.
Netflix style, and we binge it, or is it weekly?
No, it's God damn it, Jay. I think it's gonna be the usual Netflix thing where they release everything in one go. Yeah. But yeah, going back real quick to finish things off. I think what DC's thinking is, The Rock is franchise Viagra, and they're bringing him in to save what was honestly a disappointing Suicide Squad supposed franchise. So it wouldn't be the worst thing, because The Rock is pretty good at doing that.
Okay.
I mean, Baywatch tanked.
You're just arguing with yourself now, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I do. All right. No, but yeah. So, Jay, any thoughts on any more thoughts on that? All right, great stuff, Jay. So
sorry.
This is why sometimes, this is why you should have your video, Jay, so that we know when you're not there.
Oh yeah, that kind of helped. No, it's cool. It's cool. I did want to save this for last because I think it is our best piece of news for the week. Totally not scripted fight between Jean-Claude Van Damme and Green Ranger Jason David Frank broke out.
JDF versus JCVD.
Oh man, the Battle of the Jays.
Live on DVD.
Live on DVD. Jay, thoughts, man, because...
How can it be live on DVD, right? That's so stupid.
Thoughts on this, man? One of our superheroes growing up, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, supposedly just defending himself from embarrassment from Jean-Claude Van Damme, who made a total dick move. For those at home who don't know what we're talking about, Jay, fill us in.
From what I gather, based on the articles online, this all started out during the movie premiere for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie.
Okay.
Which is like my favorite SNES game, if you remember. So, apparently Jason David Frank got snubbed by Jean-Claude Van Damme on the red carpet or something like that.
Yeah, so, 20 years ago.
Fast forward to 2010, I think they see each other in a Comic-Con, or they were in a panel together, and and just like the CM Punk thing, Jason David Frank just gave him a challenge, let's meet in the Octagon, because he was big on MMA back then, right?
Back in 2010, yeah. Dude was jacked. He was fighting super heavyweight.
Yeah, he was. And from what I heard from my little birdies out there, my little spies, Jean-Claude Van Damme was insulted by that somehow. And
Would have thought,
it didn't,
right?
Yeah, it didn't add to the whole friendship, whatever they have. And was it last week?
That was
Basically,
about a week and a half ago.
Yeah, Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, had a green room or like a place for himself, and he was contacted by the people running the convention saying, you know, can Jean-Claude Van Damme share this? And he was like, yeah, sure. But then when he went out to the convention, when he came back in, he wasn't let back in immediately, and next thing he knows, he was ambushed by cameras, and Jean-Claude Van Damme just gets in his face. So Jean-Claude Van Damme just started like challenging him and stuff, but you know, like of course Jason David Frank was like gonna defend himself, and he put him in a lock. Like he didn't even throw a punch or whatever, and he put him in a lock. And according to Jason David Frank, JCV just froze. So where this is going, I think if Jean-Claude Van Damme just did a split right then, and I think this would all be over, right?
Or it wouldn't have happened, you know, if he just like, you know, got out of the headlock with a nice time split. None of this would be news.
Because what are you gonna do if you have him, if you're ready to fight and Van Damme does a split?
You're nonplussed. That's the point where you're like,
be like,
ah,
that's the Universal Soldier right there.
Most confusing franchise ever. All right, so hopefully they patch things up as humans do, or they could just hold a grudge forever, like you know, as humans do. Or
the footage gets out. That's that'd
be
the
good.
best thing.
Holding a grudge forever sounds nice. so we have more news to talk about, you know?
Right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, I just want Steven Seagal to just like jump in the fight and just get his
Oh my
ass
god,
handed,
dude. He's been gone for too long. Let's get Steven Seagal in a fight. Let's.
No, but I just want him to like make an appearance, get hit, and then get out. Like
What's his martial art again? What's Steven Seagal's martial art again? Martial art. Was it like kendo or something?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Well,
are you there, Jay?
Are you there, Jay? I think we're losing him again, but it's all good. It's all good because this little sound bite right here. Here we go. Let me play this. It means it's the end of the show, guys. It's the end of the show. It's that time where we gotta say goodbye. I have to have dinner with, and Jay does too. And Juancho's gotta go back to sleep. Juancho's gotta go back to sleep.
I am so sleepy.
You look amazing though. For someone who is jet lagged for 40 hours, you look amazing. I just want to say that.
I'm searching right now what Steven Seagal's thing is. So you say bye first.
No, I would say bye last because I have to do the whole spiel. Jay, are you there? Are you there to say bye? No, we lost Jay. We lost Jay.
So I'll say bye first then.
Yo, yeah, you go say bye first. Jay, are you there?
Yeah.
Bye, Jay.
There, Jay. Jay, okay. So Jay, where can before we lose you again, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on the Quit Stalling Geekcast?
Where can they lose me again?
Where can they lose you again?
Well, whenever I'm disconnected, you can find me on JAnything89 on Twitter. That's where I usually am, just talking about pop culture and stuff. So come on, let's go. Twitter.
Awesome.
It's where it's at.
All right, you can find his Twitter right there on his screen. JAnything89. Juancho, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on the Quit Stalling Geekcast?
You can find me on my Twitter, which is @SaldanaJuancho. But I feel like sharing my Instagram too, because I feel like I've been using that hell of a lot recently.
Why not? Why not? Do it.
I will tell you after the show because I cannot remember my Instagram account.
Because it's dirty. Oh, sorry.
It might be the same, or you could just unify everything, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'll search it. I'll check it after the show. I really cannot remember for some reason right now.
That's fine. That's fine. You're nervous. You're jet lagged. That's what it is. If you guys want to find more of me, head on over to @HeraldPlays on Twitter, on Instagram, on Twitch, and on YouTube.
Star Wars is now 40 years old.
We're supposed to be going to dinner right now. Leave a like, leave a follow. Tell me what you think of. There we go. Leave a like, leave a follow, and tell everyone or tell me what you think of all that good content I have for you. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/HeraldPlays, like I mentioned. And, you know, keep me company sometime, and I might show you the wonders of the World of Warcraft and Overwatch. I'm also going to be on Game Bite tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. With Diego Z, with Mick de Guzman, and Vince Cabrera. We got a lot to talk about tomorrow as well in terms of the gaming industry. EA is doing their thing and charging us way too much for way too little content. I'm looking at you, EA. You said you were going to change. Just like that girlfriend we all know everyone has had at one point of their life, right? I've had girlfriends. Oh. Yeah. So, if you want to find out more about the Quit Stalling Podcast Network, head on over to www.quitstalling.us or quitstalling.us. Check out our social media right below, facebook.com/quitstallingus or Twitter @quitstallingus. We're on YouTube, bit.ly/quitstalling with a capital Q and a capital S, twitch.tv/quitstalling. We're not on SoundCloud anymore. Don't go there. That's bad. Instagram @quitstalling. And of course, sign up for the Quit Stalling Overwatch Online Open, because that is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing balls. Check that out, guys. For Juancho, for Jay, actually, you guys have anything else to say before we go? Any shout-outs you want to give before we go?
I'm good. Just thanks
good,
for
Jay?
watching, Pete.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in, everyone who's been in the chat. Francis. Oh, my cousin Jamaica's on. Hey, Jamaica.
What's up?
Let's see. Ivan, who was in the chat earlier. Everyone who's been tuning in, diving in and out. We see you. We see you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We hope you liked the show today. I, for one,
We appreciate
I, for one, love the fact that Jay is back, and I hope his reign may long continue. We will see you guys in the after show in just a little bit. But for now, and for those listening on the podcast feed at home, bye, everybody. Bye. Okay, they didn't say bye. All right, I'm gonna stop the music. And outro.